Alright, Patrick. Let's see the magic in that suit. Now, just right off the bat, your hands are a little bit lower than your shoulder. I think it gets better as we go along. I'm not going to pick on it too much. But, yep. And again, your right hand is slightly lower than your left hand. Okay, so going up, that right hand is part of what's making you lose your heading, and I don't really know how to fix that other than showing it to you, that your right side is lower. You're getting real good vertical movement and a lot of lift. You can just see that right arm just keeps dropping, and it makes you a little bit wobbly and not getting super effective lift out of your right arm. But you are being effective in other places, obviously, because you're getting real good lift here. I think it definitely helps that you lost some weight, and it definitely helps that you're wearing a little bit baggier suit. Okay, so right off the bat, you're swimming around with your hands a little bit to take the stock. Your legs are kind of kicking in and out. And I know that you probably feel like you need some positive pressure towards me, and you do, but it needs to be just slight pressure, and it needs to be pretty steady. Now, reference the door here as far as your body position in the tunnel. The door's in the center, and I'm kind of up against the wall, so I know that you want to be pushing towards me, and that's good, but you want to fly your space too. Okay, so a little bit of back flying. Camera's not set up great for this angle here. Maybe a little further down, but okay, well, I know we talked about your feet quite a bit, and that you've got some tension in your ankles. And when you carry that tension there, it moves your feet in a way that's going to affect your flight, and it's going to make you turn. So, not bad here as far as just coming up. I'd rather that if you were going to go back to the net, don't let yourself drop down and bounce, but slowly set yourself down. And definitely it's going to be easier to keep stability if your legs are wider. It's also much easier to get lift. You want your chin up a little bit more. You want to be looking back at me, especially when I'm taking this kind of a grip. You can see that your legs are overextended and you're driving towards your head. Again, legs overextended, driving towards your head. And you want to really try to keep eye contact with the other flyer if we start doing this two-way stuff. Okay, so that's me physically bending your knees. Again, your knees, I don't know if your hips giving you problems, but they can hopefully go wider than they are now. That's a pretty good picture there. You're just slightly overextending your legs. You want to, unless you want to move towards your feet or you want to stand up, you want to try to keep your heels level with your knee. When you dig them down low, that's when it starts getting you a little bit rocky. It moves you towards your feet a little bit, but it makes you want to stand up as well. Now, we stopped the video in the small debrief we did a few seconds ago when your feet went by the camera and your ankles were just tweaked. So try to let the tension out of those as much as possible. All right. Side sliding. Arms are already looking a little bit better. Okay, you can see your left elbow, it dropped a little bit. Yeah, okay. So, you still check out your left wrist, Patrick. You're still doing that kind of broken wrist thing. It gets better here, but you can still see it a little bit. Your left knee looks pretty good. Your right leg could be extended. Your left elbow could drop a little bit lower. Okay, right elbow looking better. Right knee is not too bad. Left leg could be much straighter. Your platform up front looks pretty good. It's overpowering your legs. So the turn that you've got going with your arms is stronger than the turn you got going with your legs, and it's making you turn. Your head's coming towards me. I just wanted to side slide here a little bit as a two-way. Your elbows are looking much better here. Much more the way that I would like them to be. That was pretty good upper body side slide there. Now I know that you had kind of a breakthrough thought process in this session that you needed to start using your legs more. I don't know exactly where it happened, but your side slide. No, if you look at your arms here, they're looking much better, much closer to what I want them to look like. Your left leg is going a little bit, I think, a little bit too much down. It could go a little bit out more, and I don't know if that's something in your hip, but if you can slide it out more, it'll give you a little more power. Okay, end of the